Hey guys, first and foremost, I want to apologize for looking so trashy. I just woke up, it's Friday morning, and I figured I'll get the review done early. It is week 31 for the DVD Fiends. It's Friday, and I am Mrparka. I've chosen to do a movie made in 1970 about burning witches. The movie probably took some from The Conqueror Worm, aka Witchfinder General Vincent Price, that was made in 1968, and this one came out in 1970, so I imagine that it was a little bit inspired by it. It's Mark of the Devil, has alternate titles. It stars Herbert Lom and, of course, Udo Keir. I can't say his name properly. But in this one, he's a young buck. He's young. He looks very, how should I put it? Handsome, I guess? There we go. Udo Keir is that weird thing going on anyways. He's kind of strange. Maybe not handsome, is more pretty. I don't know what to say. But, I was looking up the director's other work, and he went on to do a movie I've been looking for on VHS for quite some time to watch. It's called Screen Time. I have not seen it. But as for this film follows, obviously, the people at the height of the witch trials and stuff, accusing people of being witches and burning them and torturing them, pretty much for their own political gains and everything, you could tell. Such in the movie, it follows. In the beginning, there's Inquisitor, I guess you would call him, and he's the witch finder in this town, and Herbert Lom, who's really high up on pedestal of those people, come into town and take over. Udo Keir is like his, I guess, protege. Udo Keir is pretty much innocent and believes everything that Herbert Lom says. Herbert Lom is also actually impotent in this, and every time impotence is brought in, he loses. He's like, Herbert.
What's the charge?
She committed illicit intercourse. She made a pact with the devil in the shape of a man. And after, she let the devil fornicate with her, putting a curse on the region, making the men impotent.
And the money from Baron Dahmer's death. I can show you where there are beautiful women.
Guard!
I was Witchfinder here for 2 years. You can't fool me.
I can hang you.
I spit on your god. I'm the Witchfinder. Me, Albino. You have me arrested and I'll make you the laughing stock of the whole country. Tear out my tongue, but before you do, I'll make them laugh. I'll tell them you rape women, you burn innocent people, that you kill for money, that you're impotent.
Lom was in a lot of cool, like, horror anthologies back in the day and stuff like that, but, Amicus stuff. But, yeah, and anyways, the film progresses, and Udo Keir falls in love with some girl who is accused of being a witch, falsely, of course, like they're all falsely, because they're not fucking witches, but, anyways, not the witches they say they are, but anyways, it just shows the unfairness in it all, that the sickness of it, that people are lying and everything just to get on top, just to get power and everything, to keep their power. The film progresses. There's some pretty nasty torture scenes in there. There's a
We must never weaken in performing God's work.
Yes, my lord.
For those who turn against our Savior, no punishment is sufficient.
guy who's the Baron, and he gets accused of being a witch because his father died and they want his property, and if he signs it over to the church, therefore they get his property, but he refuses, of course, and has a tragic ending. The film...
Young Baron Dahmer. His father was killed while hunting last year. I knew him. Since then, it seems, the boy's been possessed by the devil. As representative of the High Court which sits here, I inform you that you are now in my charge, Baron Dahmer.
In the charge of a witchfinder? No one dares accuse me of witchcraft. It's a plot by the cardinal bishops to murder me, so that all my estates and goods are forfeited to the church.
Be quiet. You dare to...
It has some, like I said, some pretty horrific torture scenes for 1970. The back of the case itself says the first movie rated V for violence, totally uncut and uncensored. Like I said, it's a Blue Underground release. Check that out. Like, when you first meet Herbert Lom, you like expect him to be kind of fair because the first lady, he says, no, she's not a witch, go ahead and leave. And you're like, okay. And then they kind of trick you with that. And then the next couple, one he sends off to be tortured ridiculously. And then finally, of course, impotence is brought in there and he just loses it. Later on, Herbert Lom strangles the old witchfinder general of the city because that guy's scum. He's disgusting scum. Like, and he just gets angry and accidentally kills him, and Udo Keir sees it and loses all hope in Herbert Lom, and then starts basically taking the villagers' side and everything, and the girl's side. And then eventually there is the woman escapes with the help of Udo Keir, who he liked, and she goes and tells the town and gets them all riled up, and there's a big riot. And at the very end, it's so unfair. The idea of someone who has been pretty much a scum little weasel and ends up doing what they do to someone who is actually a good person. It's just, I don't want to give it away, but man, that ending. But it's just completely like sickening to watch these people do this. You know, it's just like a torture film, but in the way it's a part of history as well. People will argue Witchfinder General is better. I enjoyed both of them a lot because I love Vincent Price, but this one's pretty awesome. I would recommend it. It's well acted. It's got some cool growth sequences. But if you haven't seen Mark of the Devil, check it out. Thank you. DVD Fiend here. DVD Fiend Mr. Parker here. Adios.